Hello friends, today the objective is to learn about the comments, print statement, how Python acts as a calculator, whether there is a BODMAS rule which applies in Python, what are the different keywords, what are variables, what are the different variable types, variable declaration, how to declare a variable, and what are the different names which can be used to create a variable. So first of all, let's start with a comment. So if you want to write a comment, a single line comment goes with a hash symbol. This is a comment, and if you want to write a multi-line comment, so the single line comment doesn't work. This is a comment, and you keep on writing and then you keep on writing, so this doesn't work. The moment you will reach the second line, it will not work. For that, what you will have to do is you will have to do triple line comment, triple quotes. So this triple quote will work here. Now this will work. It will not give you error. So if it is a single line comment, then you can go with the hash. If it is a multi-line comments, then you will have to use triple quotes. Let's go to the second part, which is print statement. So as a rule, what you can do is you can write a comment here. Let me use the markdown. Single line comment works fine with a hash symbol. Multi-line comments can be used with triple quotes. In fact, let's start with the keywords. So here, keywords, print is a keyword, okay, def is a keyword, then break is a keyword, then you have lambda is a keyword, class is a keyword, input is a keyword. So there are so many keywords. The moment you will write a keyword, it will give you a color. It will give you a color. It will change its color. So that means it is a keyword, and a keyword cannot be used as a variable name. So that's the rule. Okay. I think this is fine, right? So these are the keywords. So let me talk about the print statement. The print statement is very simple. Hello, and this is your print statement. Okay. Now, if you want to print, say there is a variable one is equal to uh, let's assign a string to it. This is a class, and now print this variable. This is a class. Now assign another variable var2 is equal to of engineering. This is var2. Now print var2. Now what you do, you need to concatenate, add these two strings. So what you will do is you take the use of print var1 plus var2. Now what the problem here is that it is acting as a concatenation, and var1 is a string and var2 is a string. Okay. Now it is acting as a concatenation, and while adding this string 1 and string 2, string 1 is this is a class and string 2 is of engineering. So there are two strings, right? One string, which is this is a class, is stored in the variable 1, and of engineering string is stored in the variable 2. When we are actually concatenating these two strings using these two variables 1 and variable 2, it is adding class and of together. So but what we want is we want a blank space here. So what you can do is you can create a blank space here. So this is string also contains a blank space here. Okay. Now when you will concatenate it, you will get this. Apart from this, if you don't want this, then remove this from here, remove the blank space from here, and instead concatenate it with a blank space here. So this is the blank space. So I've added a string var1 with a blank space here. So this is also a string, and then var2. So string plus a string plus a string. This is a class. This string is nothing but a blank space, and this string is of engineering. So it has already automatically taken a blank space here. Now let's define three other variables. X1 as 12, X2 as 12.0, and X3 as say 12. Okay, run it. Now try to find out the type of these variables. So this x1, x2 and x3 in Python, what happens is it automatically, we are actually declaring these three variables. We are declaring three variables. X1 is a variable, x2 is a variable, and x3 is a variable. While we are declaring these variables, we are assigning this is a number or an integer. Okay, what is this? This is a float. And what is this? This is a string. Why this is a string? Because it is under a double quote. The moment you write anything under double quote, it changes to string. So the type of variable x1 is a integer. The type of a variable x2 is a float, because there is a decimal point here. And the type of variable x3 is a string, because whatever it is, a number or an alphabet, it is between double quotes. So let's try to find out the type by writing a command. So print type x1, and I will do this for x2 and x3 also. X2, x3. Now try to print the types. So x1 is an int, x2 is a float, and x3 is a string. Okay. So this is your variable types and variable declaration. Now while we are creating a variable, the problem is that you cannot, while we are thinking of a name of a variable, like x1 is the name of a variable, right? We have thought that x1, let's take x1 as a variable. So x1 as a variable is fine, like this is fine, but let me change this to 1x and then write 12. It will give me an error. Why? Because a variable cannot start with a number. Even a variable cannot start with an underscore. Variable cannot start with a number. Variable also cannot start with an integer, with an underscore. Okay, so underscore is still valid. It can start with an underscore. A variable cannot start with a @ sign. So if you write like this, it will give you an error. It also cannot start with a modulus sign. This will also give an error. Okay, so a variable cannot start with modulus sign or special characters, but it can start with a underscore. Okay. So these are the variable. While you are creating a variable or you're declaring a variable, you'll have to consider that these are the few rules which you'll have to take care of. Now let's talk about the BODMAS rule and Python as a calculator. So Python also acts as a calculator. That means you can do any mathematical calculation here, like 2 plus 2 and run. It will give you an answer. 10 divided by 2, it will give you an error. It will give you the answer. Even you can do 10 into 200. It will give you an output. Okay. But at the same time, even the BODMAS rule, whatever we have learned in our school days, that is also applied here. Like if you try to do 4 plus 3 into 2, it will give you, it will, as per BODMAS, it will do first multiplication, that is 3 into 2, 6, plus 4, it will give you 10. But the moment you put 4 plus 2, 4 plus 3 in a parenthesis and then multiply it by 2, the precedence of any calculation inside a parenthesis is higher. So first this will take place, that is 4 plus 3, 7, and then into 2, that is 14. So it will give you, so this is how the BODMAS rule is applied. So that's it for this particular video, and then in the next video we'll discuss about the operators and the for while loop statement and the local and global variables. Thank you.